Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. Two-time Pro Bowler. Prescott looks to throw right away.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Off the play fake, Prescott. Going left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Play action now, Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Prescott off play action. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. We know turnover margin always key in this one, and to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst part. And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 20 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Heineke. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Fourth down, Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Room here to run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Heineke's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
First down, Washington.
No score after one on EA. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, Heineke.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Heineke.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Heineke now on 2nd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
And they'll throw again. Heineke
rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled. But now they face a 4th down.
Heineke to throw it.
They'll roll him out right. Got his target, Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave it with a 3rd down. Now Heineke.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. out a little across the 25 to the 27. Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here pulled in by Hilton.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Put the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On the draw, it's Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The quick slant caught. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And he's going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. First down, Heineke. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Heineke now. And yet again, it's McLaurin.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A first down throw for Heineke. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Back to Gibson, and another catch for him. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Heineke
over the middle, complete to Samuel. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson Jr. with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And the rookie, Brian Robinson, finished things off with a touchdown run.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys are going to get at the 23-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Second down, Heineke. Quick slant, Dotson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke.
They juked him. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Being chased out left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott now.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down. Throw right side complete to Dodson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Robinson on a give right side. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
To the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. On 1st and 10, Heineke. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Robinson up the middle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Heineke. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13. At the 27-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards there and a Washington first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's good for the Cowboys.
Now Prescott. Looking deep for Hilton. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. T.Y. Hilton, 49 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 176 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind